配されていた恐怖も。
Someone in the crowd giving a giant bro fist.
巨人？
何？ちょっと待って。あれはたまたまあそこだけにいたの。
Not sure how anyone could figure that a big-ass titan inside their wall could ever be considered a fucking coincidence.
そしてなぜあなた方はそれを黙っていたんですか？
Peering over a wall just enough that you can't really see anything. I only just noticed this, but wouldn't it be incredibly difficult to stand up from a ledge like this with those two canister blade holder things on? As someone with fear of heights, just looking at it and imagining trying to stand up is freaking me out.
南より巨人多数襲来。ウォールローゼは
Titans on hoverboards.
戦い続ける限りはまだ負けてない。
エレン、どんなに相手が悪くて憎たらしくてもね、ミカサを守ってみせな。
His mother achieved nothing during her cleaning of the face speech.
たまにはこらえてミカサを守ってみせな。ミカサ。エレンを飢え死になんかさせない。
それもうボロボロだな。今度支給品に新しいのあったらもらっといてやるよ。
Sorry to break this one to you, genius, but she didn't keep the scarf for like 10 years because of a lack of a new one laying about. I mean, you even saw that she had some sewing supplies out on the bench next to her, so she could probably make one if she wanted. Donut.
うわ、その武器はなんて言うんですか?
Okay guys, allow me to paint you a fucking picture. When I first saw this Titan, my jaw opened slightly. I won't lie and say it hit the floor or some shit like that, but it opened far more than usual. It then proceeded to stay open throughout this entire scene, a lot of which I can't show here on YouTube because of censorship. But my god, what a scene I just saw. Absolutely unbelievable, and I legitimately cannot wait to rewatch this with my wife and see her reaction. For this, I feel I have to remove 2 sins. However, I'll quickly remove one of those if All Might is killed, but that's purely because I love the dude and his awesome voice.
しかし面白いこと考えるな。
Killing off All Might.
エレン、ちゃんとかけて。夜は冷える。
Alright, Mom Kassa. Get it?
なぜウォール教の司祭が？
No! What gave that away, Armin? Was it his giant ass bling around his neck that only the Order wear?
彼は我々に同行し、現状を見てもなお原則に従って口を閉ざし続けるのか。
I get the plan and I do think it's a good one, but isn't it kind of flawed given that the man stood about 10 feet away from Eren and the female Titan when they were fighting in the city? He was also then about to see all of the damage to homes and the people displaced and such.
彼が口を閉ざすには人類滅亡より重要な理由があるのかもしれない。
The fate of Titanity?
好きにせえ。まったく。
Really?
バッタンは巨人ぞ。ウォールマリアの壁穴開けられて他に行き場があるんか。
To Titan Bellyville? So what? Did the Titan fall from the sky and begin his tracks right from that point? The Fast and the Furious Nate! Giving yourself away before you attack cliché. Pausing at a time like this to talk to the child rather than just getting her away from the Titan, which you know at any time could just choose to attack yourself.
落ち着け。どこに巨人がいるかわからんぞ。誰かいないか。
How does no one manage to catch up to him for these 18 seconds that he's still? I mean, he literally just left the group behind, and then it's like they all disappear.
私たちは奴らのおやつになる可能性が高い。一旦前線から引かせてください。
気持ちはわかるが、兵士を選んだ以上は覚悟してくれ。
She did not, however, sign up to be a disarmed soldier.
ユミル、私はここで最善を尽くしたい。
Yes, and that's fine, but her argument is not about being in harm's way and fighting the good fight. It's about being in harm's way with literally no way of protecting yourself. I thought that's pretty clear, to be fair.
やってますよリコ班長。この調子ならこの防衛戦も維持できます。
Yeah, nice one, fucking Jinx.
いや、巨人の恐ろしさは数の力だ。集団で来られたら、ここも突破されてしまうだろう。
So it's not in their near invincibility and massive size and strength, then?
せめて月明かりでも。
Moonlight Ex Machina. Literally what I do to my friends when a new episode of Boku no Hero Academia comes out.
いつも真っ先に一番危険な役回り引き受けやがって。あいつ。
Running downstairs at these speeds would be near impossible. You would really think that a Titan being unable to take off his arm would have raised at least some questions. You'd be wrong though. For a most incredible end to this episode, I'll go ahead and remove a sin, but for more details on why, you'll have to check out the corresponding Everything Great About version. Eren trying to be a badass by being the only one with his nose out in the cold. CGI.
明日の早朝、捜索隊を出す。
それじゃ遅いですよ。
遭難者を増やすつもりか。
Then maybe you shouldn't be making them do this dumbass training. I know it's to give better odds versus Titans in snowy conditions, but still, they've clearly made it too difficult if people are dying or almost dying just to survive the bloody training stage. Those eyes! Jesus, they're so highly detailed, it's insane. Removing a sin here for the effort that must have gone into that. My god, with all of the time spent yapping away, they could have been bloody home by now. Feet up on the table and eating some grub.
ありがとうライナ。ライナ足。
すまん。
助かった。
Yeah, let's just forget the part where he squeezed the living shit out of your leg then.
こんな塔を守って死ぬくらいなら、もうこんなもんぶっ壊せ。
Yeah, that definitely worked out to be in everyone's favour, didn't it, you bloody numpty? How about thinking about other people's lives? And to be honest, I can't believe anyone would allow her back up onto that ledge after having already fallen once. Okay then, I take it back. That was actually a really badass plan. I just didn't know if she'd come back up to save the rest of them, but thankfully she did. For that bit of awesomeness, I'll remove the sin.
まだ巨人が。
おいブス、早くとどめさせろよ。
That's the way to get it on side 100% after it's just finished saving your life. Discount Chief Yagami for the second time over the last 2 seasons, just minus his pair of glasses this time and sporting more of a bowl haircut than last time.
ユミルが。
そんな。
クリスタ。
I know, but you should really think about fucking running right now. What are they hooking onto to get that height?
私の名前。ヒストリア。
Unimpressed, name snubbed. That moment when you quickly feel up a new female titan.
ユミルはどう？
依然昏睡したままです。出血が止まって傷口から蒸気のようなものが出ていますが。
What do you mean you think steam is coming out of her wounds? Is it or is it not?
穴がどこにもない。夜通し探し回ったが。
Wow. Why don't one of you help the fucking dude up? He's not exactly young and he's basically holding onto the side of a huge ass wall.
ちゃんと見たのか？まだ酒が残ってんじゃねえのか？
That's pretty uncalled for, given that it was years ago that he was drunk in front of him that one bloody time, and yet he now uses it in front of everyone to call his commitment to the job into question. Real dick move there, Aaron.
俺たちは5年前壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。俺が鎧の巨人でこいつが超大型巨人ってやつ。
This moment was absolutely brilliant. For more, check out everything great about Attack on Titan Season 2 Part 1, but all I'll say here is I love how they presented this.
刃で文字を刻むことができたかもしれない。ライナーなら。
なんだそりゃ。なんでそんな話になるんだ？
Armin was literally just stating facts. He never inferred anything, so this comment wasn't needed. The rest of the group must be walking at a snail's pace to have made barely any distance during this long-ass conversation they're having.
食べてちゃんと生き残るの。エレンを飢え死になんかさせない。
Never gonna love